Just want to say I had the displeasure of playing Ultimate Football again. What do you know? I get good stats. We're down 13-0, beginning of the, or at middle of the first quarter. Okay, gonna try winning this game. Come back, gonna win it. Um, let me move. Let me move this real quick. We're gonna try winning this game. Okay, I'm gonna do as much as I can to win this game for us. I get wide open. You're not gonna throw it to me. Okay, you're gonna throw it to another wide open guy. That's good. Okay. Most of the time, when I am wide open, you're gonna throw up a fucking toss up. I'm gonna win most of those matches. I'm gonna lose two of them though. However, in those two times, um, wait, no, that was a different game. That was a different game. But sorry, my voice is. I've been yelling a lot. My voice hurts. My throat hurts too. Um, and then you throw up a really bad ball. There's a defender in front. There's two guys on the same team. So here's the Seattle player because it was Seattle versus San Fran. Here's the Seattle guy. He's in front of the two San Fran guys, and then you have another Seattle guy behind him. So sandwiched. That's a hard pass, and you don't want to ever throw that. Find a different guy. But no, you're going to throw it. You're going to take the chance. You're going to throw it so low that the guy can catch it. So that's a pick. And you're going to blame the wide receivers. Instead of taking accountability, saying, hey, that was my fault. I'm going to do better and not throw that. You blame the wide receivers. And when you're called out for it, you're told to catch the ball. How do you catch a ball when it's so underthrown and it's a sandwich? I wasn't even the one there. I was wide open on the other side of the fucking field goal. We gotta throw it to these fucking bums. Then there's another play. I get you into good position because you threw a toss up. So I'm the one who's gonna get the ball, or I toss up. I move forward, get out of the end zone, and I get a 45-yard pass on a first down. Okay. So now what are you gonna do? You have two guys in the middle, and you have a defender in the middle of. So you have one here, and then you have another right. You have one here, and then you have a Seattle player in the middle, and then you have a guy who's wide open on the other on this side. And instead of throwing it to the wide open guy, you're gonna throw such a bad slant. You're gonna throw such a bad pass where the first guy has to like quickly react to it to dive. This guy has to move forward. That's terrible on its own because you're expecting to throw it to the wide open guy. It's obviously simple, but knowing these fucking retards, it's not the case. So that's pick. You're gonna blame the wide receivers again. Whatever. I mean, just say that you can't make a play when it matters. Okay, that's fine. Score is 32-31. You throw up a lob, or not a lob, a toss up, and then it gets picked. Okay, you don't blame the wide receiver. Okay, but we get the ball back. Okay, we have 28 seconds, down by one, and we need to win this game. I'm Mr. Bailout, the old reliable, the one who is gonna get the ball and who's gonna make the play. We get onto a third and fourth, right where we started. I think on the 20-yard line. Then we throw up a pass where I caught it. I got into the 20-yard line, at least 25, maybe 30-yard line. I got into field goal range. 7 seconds left. I stepped out of bounds. So now all you have to do, kick the field goal. Or run. You have a guy coming after you. Run, either spike the ball to waste some clock, throw it out of bounds. But no, you're going to hike the ball. You're going to hog the ball. You're going to waste all 7 seconds. And then you're going to throw up a toss-up to two San Fran players and two Seattle players. And then because it's such a bad pitched ball. Actually, no, I had to. No, actually, you threw it to a 2v1. Damn, I had to run from the middle to the left side of the field, and I got there too late. And now you're gonna blame wide receivers because you're fucking stupid and not taking the field goal. We were down by 13 at the beginning of the game. We had a chance to win, but because you're so fucking stupid, you cost us the game. Why aren't you not kicking the field goal? You voted yourself everything too. You had 3 votes for QB. You had 4 votes for kicker, 3 votes for returner, and 3 votes for team captain. Why? And you're gonna do that shit, and because you suck, you're gonna blame everybody else but yourself. That game was in your hands, and you sold it. You dropped the pass. I was doing everything I could to get. I made a mistake. I could have caught a ball or here and there. I made a few mistakes. Okay, I'm not gonna have a perfect game, but when it comes down to this, it's just come on. We could have kicked the field goal. If there's 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, you kick a short fucking kick return. You kick a short fucking kick return. You make them get it so they can't get a touchback and throw up a Hail Mary. You kick it short, but obviously that's too advanced because these Neanderthals can't fucking think for themselves. They vote themselves everything, and then they fucking sell the game. I was playing with, actually, I'll get to that later, but going back to this, and then he blames the wide receivers, and no one called out. When he's called out for being a fucking retard, he's gonna leave the game. You make that make sense. That's how you know it's your fault. If you are getting called out for something and you can't defend yourself, so you leave the game. That game was, you had, it was right there. It was right fucking there. Um, Obviously, we're gonna go to a few other games that I was playing. You vote yourself kicker. You have 2 votes, and then you're missing 3 kicks, and it's not because they're blocked or anything. Because you're missing it. Going wide left, wide right, wide left, and you're missing them. And then you say, "I'm not a kicker." Why the fuck do you have yourself voted kicker? You stupid fucking bitch. Why are you voted something that you're not good at? And I say that. I don't know. Then fucking vote me kicker. What are you doing? You don't know how to play this position, but you're wholly brain dead. I know a lot of brain dead people, but holy shit. And then this game is 22 to nothing. It's in the 3rd quarter. Oh my goodness. 2 interceptions, including a pick 6, a receiving touchdown, a fumble recovery for a touchdown. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm playing defense too. My team is really nowhere to be found. And then we got, this game really pissed me off. I get the game into 28 to 29. My team's winning. I give them too much time left. I gave them 30 seconds. And because it's my team, it would only make sense. You guys can't fucking cover. Okay, you guys are playing a whole all safety defense. Why are we doing that? When you play man-on-man coverage, because if you play safety, you're going to leave everybody wide open. You have one safety. You have everybody else. You have one safety, 4 man-on-man, and then you have a rusher. That's how you play the game. But these guys, they're AFK, they're bots. But then you have these guys, they're fucking double teaming a guy over here. And then you have this group of 3 here, and just me by myself. And obviously, it's 3 people versus 1. And I did not win that, unfortunately. But also, it should not be up to me to carry my team because football is a team sport. It's not because of one guy who made a mistake. It's because of a team effort. It's not one person who's going to Actually, it could be, because because I know damn well if I would have won that game, that would have been all me. I was the one who was getting the picks. I was the one who was getting the turnovers. I was the one who was getting the touchdowns. I was the one who was doing everything, and you guys couldn't even do anything. You guys just sat there, your fingers up your nose or your fingers up your ass, you know, probably watching some faggot fucking show or doing some other bullshit. Um, and we lose the game because I have to throw up a Hail Mary. I mean, it's a 2v1. So I throw it to the 2v1 on the left side. Why are you guys not going forward? Why are you guys not moving forward? You got here the ball is placed in the end zone. The orange circle is going into the end zone. And you guys are standing backwards from it. What the fuck are you doing? You're giving him a wide open opportunity to pick off the pass. Of course he's gonna pick it off, you dumb shit. How the fuck? I wasn't in QB that game. Besides, I was being rushed and I was at my own 20-yard line because 10 seconds left and it was a touchback. So there was no way I could run. Just genuine god awful fucking pieces of shit. Let's see what you would say. Let's see what you said. You would run the ball, you would stop clock, and then you would kick the field goal. It's not that fucking hard. It really isn't. I'm so tired of all these people. These guys vote them. So they have the 2 times votes. They have to add to get it 3 times, and then they have themselves voted for everything. Then they throw up lobs. Or no, it goes run, incomplete. Well, I know you can't. It goes incomplete. Or no, run, incomplete lob, straight to the defense, turnover. And then they score on the possession. Genuinely, how does it takes more skill to be shit at something than it takes to be good at something. Like you just have to know just a little bit of football to know not to know there's 2 different teams and not to throw it to the fucking opposite team. And I think the reason I that play. I know I'm not the best, but I'm not a fucking retard. I know what I'm doing. Still, holy shit. I mean, being insecure about throwing you're throwing toss ups, and then you're getting mad when the DB catches it. Fuck off. Play Rivals. Which one? Marvel Rivals or Roblox Rivals? You know what? I would probably enjoy Rivals much more than Ultimate Football right now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get on Marvel Rivals. Everyone's on it. Yeah, I'll get on it. 6 people. Okay, I'm gonna get off, and then I'm gonna play Rivals by myself. Uh, see ya.